Give it a second. Early start to keep you on your toes on this Friday. Good Galaxy tunes. Nope, haven't started it yet. This ride always lags. Hey guys. We have waterfall trouble?
It was. Now
Yeah, it's back. This look a little like a leak.
Excuse me, we are looking for a job. Excuse me, you see what?
Hey Liz, thanks for joining. I don't know, Adam. I've had some bad experiences there lately. Red flag.
It's showtime! Ha-ha! Now we got you, amigo! It's showtime!
We have the star to guide us, cannot decide us, to play as we go. It's not too crowded. It's not empty. The parking lot was actually pretty full. Well, no, I won't say full. I just say we parked further back than a normal Friday night.
we have 3 birds.
We always together. We have the stars to guide us. You cannot decide us.
To play as we go!
You live.
We sing and we stumble, we can. What means I caramba? Who is this? I don't know. Drinking caballeros, they say we are birds of a feather. We've got the amigos, no matter where he goes, they 1, 2, and 3 go. We're always together.
right, what you need, Rob? We're gonna see how long that pass holder pop-up store line is. Hey, BC fan, what's up, man? Good to see you. This line is up off of the 3 cover yard. Ah, it's moving. It's a lagging. Someone mad? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. We're almost out of the lag. Thank you. All right. Out of the building into a beautiful evening. It's been like 72 to 75 all day long. That's my kind of weather. Happy Friday night. Thanks for joining us. If you're just joining, smash that like button on the way in. We are celebrating tonight the birth of a new YouTube channel. And we're going to kick that off tonight with our own Tyler Mann is running the WDWNT, the RPG. People are asking, why are we creating a new YouTube channel? The simple answer is we've got a lot of content. So YouTube limits how much stuff we can notify people with on a certain, on any given day on a channel. So we are going to have a channel for some of our, this channel is going to be dedicated more towards our streaming and our news. And of course, News Tonight, Park Center, pressing issues. And then our new channel, WDWNT Entertainment, will be more for those entertainment shows. So that would be Deep in a Plus, Geekly Kingdom, WDWNT Play, Cosmic Read, I believe. I don't really know the full lineup or how it's divided up yet, to be honest, but I'm here to plug it because we want to make sure that though you guys have a chance to get notifications for those type of shows too, so we're not all stepping all over each other all the time. So very exciting news to kick this channel off tonight with the RPG, with our own Tyler Mann. You can find out more about this. You can actually go to WDWNT.tv. I was able to go subscribe today just by going to YouTube and searching for WDWNT Entertainment. So give us a subscribe. We're going to hang out with you guys for a couple hours and then hand it off straight into the RPG over on that channel tonight. We'd love to build an audience over there. Boy, I've been walking. I didn't even see. Was there anything we wanted to do? Look at the sunset. You guys want to see it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, so you can go to WDWNT.tv and you can also search YouTube for WDWNT Entertainment. You'll see that. Lots of great content coming your way. Note, News Tonight, Pressing Issues, Park Center, and the News Today, and the live streams are going to stay here on WDWNT. And more of the entertainment shows are going to be moving to the new channel. I just work here. I don't know all the details. It is I wish you guys were here. It is long sleeve t-shirt weather. I'm in t-shirt, but you could actually wear one of those Spirit jerseys that people buy. I think by the time the sun goes down, it's probably, what do you think it is right now? About 72? Cookie Boss is checking. 70. She says 76. I feel a cool breeze though. My watch is telling me that 72 is the natural number following 71 and preceding 73. Thank you very much, Apple. That's really good information for a $1 trillion company to be giving me in the middle of my Friday night. BC Fan says hello, Lee. She says hello. She did a lot of cookie bossing, but she did some cookie bossing and Jello shot bossing last night. We had a News Tonight in the studio. If you saw, we had 3 varieties of Jello shots, in addition to pumpkin snickerdoodle cookies. We had rum chata Jello shots. We had butterbeer Jello shots, and we had black cherry Jello shots. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. So we did Jello shots. Yeah, you want to try get the raclette? Yeah, Lee made the Jello shots. I don't. If you want a raclette, we'll get a raclette. Whatever you want. It's Friday. It's your Friday, baby. So I want to tell you all a story of one of the dumbest things I've ever done. If you want to get this line, I'll stand here for a minute. All right. I don't know what the dumbest thing you've ever done is. Feel free to share it in the chat. And I don't mean like, I married Godzilla or, not a bad life choice, just something stupid. So, look at this. I assume this is, I don't know what this is. Is this harmonious work? Is this just a little tour? Are they selling boat rides? They look like they're having fun. All right. So anyway, for work, I was supposed to play in a golf tournament this morning. I had worked a really long day. I really worked hard long hours this week. I was very tired. We had a 3+ hour show last night. I didn't get home and I don't know, 1 o'clock a.m., something like that. And I had to wake up. There was a golf tournament. It was about an hour away. I just set the alarm. I think it was like 5:30 in the morning. And I tell Lee, do not let me sleep through this. Make sure I get up. So I get up at 5:30 or 6 or what, I don't know. Very early. It's still dark out. I get dressed in the dark, load up my car with golf clubs. I used to play a lot of golf. I don't play it all anymore. Drove an hour, maybe not an hour, but all the way across Orlando to over by UCF. When you live where I live, that's a long haul. I get there, I follow all the other golfers in. I'm ready to register and sign up, and they don't have my name on the list. I'm like, that's weird. But it's a company thing. Maybe they have my company name. I give them the company name. No. I knew they had 144 people in this tournament. I looked in the sign-up sheet. I was like 36 people in it. So I'm like, well, this is bad. I must be at the wrong golf course. So I pull out my trusty phone. I look. Nope, I'm at the right golf course. I'm in the wrong week. The golf tournament is next Friday. So anyway, I showed up to a golf tournament a week early. What kind of dumb things have you done today? See if you can top that one. No, I did not. I actually had so much work to do that I was stressed about even participating in this tournament. So I actually got a lot done today. It was a lot of work got done this week. But yeah, I was a week early for a golf tournament. It makes the list. It's not the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it makes the list. I'll tell more stories later. Feel free to share your own. Someone vomited on a cheerleader. That's pretty embarrassing. I don't know if it's stupid. I don't know if it's up there with showing up to a golf tournament a week early. One of the people in our internal chat said that he once showed up to an airport for a flight, returned his rental car, went to check in, and his flight was the next day. That's pretty good. So we are waiting on the raclette from the Alps here. Cookie Boss is scoring one of those. I've already run into one WDWNT staffer since I've been here. I ran into Jessica Figueroa, who, if you believe the people on Twitter, she's actually imaginary. It's actually Tom. It's like his pen name. But yeah, I saw Jessica. She's in town. She's roaming around. I know Axel is in the area. There are some WIGS members that are at EPCOT today. Who knows who we're going to run into. I didn't officially set anything up, but anything can happen here. So here we are. Yeah, the EPCOT After 2 gang. That's exactly what this is. Or the EPCOT After Work gang. Let's see if we have a raclette. No, not quite yet. She's not quite. She's in line still. It is so. There's such a nice little soft, gentle breeze. It barely moves the leaves of the trees, just enough to cool you off, even though it's 75 or something like that.
Hello there, EPCOT World Travelers.
There's a message.
Pardon this brief pause in your adventures around EPCOT's World Showcase.
There we go. The bridge is going up.
Being raised to allow for the safe
For those of you that missed the bridge going up every day, here we go.
We apologize for any inconvenience. You'll be able to resume your world travels in just a few minutes. At this time, we would like to remind you to please maintain physical distancing throughout this pause and during your time here at EPCOT.
Thank you for accommodating this pause in your day while we allow for a safe journey of 1 hour
What?
friendship boats. One of several in a fleet of passenger boats.
Oh,
We want to remind you to please maintain physical distance.
here come the boats.
And during your time here at EPCOT. In honor of our friendship week, here are a few fun facts about World Showcase Lagoon and the boats that travel on. Did you know that EPCOT's lagoon stretches over 30 acres? It was created by Walt Disney Imagineering as a miniature ocean, linking the 11 countries of World Showcase.
In total, there are 8 friendship boats that travel across World Showcase.
They're lining them up.
Of those 8, 2 of our friendships have been running since EPCOT's grand opening on October 1st, 1982. Did you guess which of our friendships are the oldest in our fleet? Friendships 1 and 2 were revealed as open day attractions when EPCOT first welcomed guests.
So they're telling us that Friendship 1 and 2 were here before Friendship 3 and 4. Ha. And there they go.
Be sure to explore all the 11 countries represented in EPCOT's World Showcase.
They're going to bed.
Thank you for waiting while the bridge is raised for the safe passage of one of our friendship boats. Please pardon any inconvenience. At this time, we would like to remind you to please maintain physical distancing throughout this pause and during your time here at EPCOT. You may resume your travels around World Showcase Lagoon in just a few minutes.
Bye-bye. Night-night. Yeah, it refresh. the bridge goes back down, and then your reward is the raclette.
And the frosé.
Oh, frosé. Lee wants the frosé. We got the spike sport.
Spike.
We got new nails for Halloween. Oh, those are about a week old now.
Yeah. I don't know how to help you.
Here. I know what to do.
Tripod?
Yeah, I'm going to grab the tripod.
Enjoy this beautiful sunset over World Showcase Lagoon.
Hello again, friends. We appreciate your patience while our friendship group completed its journey. You may now resume your travels by World Showcase Lagoon. At this time, please watch your mind. Please maintain physical distancing throughout the day.
All right.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your time here.
See if we can get a good view of the raclette. Some way that we can eat. The Alps. The Alps is one of my favorite countries. Gosh, I don't even know where to start. Just slop this on there? Is that what you did?
You might have to cut it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little congealed. What are you trying to do?
No, my phone's ringing. Yeah.
Tell them what to stop calling. Yeah, do that. So my review is the raclette is great, but it does not age well. And by it doesn't age well, I mean, I think you have about 45 seconds after you get it to eat it. Yep. That's true. Hey, Max. Welcome. Raclette, it's like a ham sandwich, but I think raclette is the thing that... Is that the name of the device that like heats up the cheese, that they like slide that cheese off for you? I'm not sure. Someone with Google, let me know. Okay. That's what a raclette is. I don't actually know. I think it's the device that melts the cheese, but I don't.
I think it's more the preparation of it, because it's Swiss cheese melted, but the way they prepare it is they have an entire wheel of Swiss cheese that they let sit under a heater. And then they turn it on its side and scrape the melted part off. So I think that's
So
officially...
raclette is a preparation, not a device?
That's my assumption.
Or not, it's not a noun?
No. But it does, the oddest part about this, and I don't know if it's genuinely native or not, is that it has pickles on it.
There's no pickles on this.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
ate
was it?
one.
Oh, you ate it? Okay.
That's what the Cornish one.
Oh, I
See,
see them
there's
down
one.
there.
Yeah, it's pickles, potatoes,
I'm not
and
putting it on
cheese.
camera because I don't want them to see me just ripping this apart with my hands.
Well,
Cheese
you're dropping
down.
more than you're eating.
Cheese down. Congealed cheese. It's not fair to... I don't drink frosé, but... Okay.
I could just eat cheese. Pickles, yeah, it's pickles.
Pickles. Yeah, these were invented at Disneyland. This, the people of the nation of Alps invented this at Disneyland.
What airport do you fly in? Oh, I was using the flips.
So a raclette almost sounds like a Cuban sandwich, but it's not.
No, it's cheese. Can you take the last chunk of bread?
Okay, I got the last chunk of bread.
And then we'll figure out how to split this. Are you going to eat the potatoes?
I don't really want it.
Oh, there's another pickle buried under there.
There you go. Get. I give this like a C minus.
I give it.
Individually, the pieces are good. It just doesn't hold up long enough.
Yeah, you got to eat it when the cheese is still. Are you done? You want more?
I'm done.
You don't want more of the cheese?
No, I don't want any more of the cheese.
All right. Well, you're wrong.
I'll get more cheese on something else later. I'll find something cheesy. Oh, it's beautiful out. I wish I could have this weather every day. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the we're having just a pregame walk for WDWNT, the RPG, and the kickoff of our new YouTube channel. We'll hand it off to them a little bit later tonight. That'll be WDWNT Entertainment. Please check it out, subscribe. We'll be adding content to it when we can. A lot of work, a lot of people have to do a lot of different things, but we want to get this kicked off tonight. And who better than Tyler Mann? Yes, he knows. We are eating at Chefs de France tonight. I think the reservation is at 8:40. So it is a celebration, Axel's wife's birthday. So who doesn't love Axel? I'm sure we'll bump into him at some point. Who knows when? You guys like Food and Wine merch? Old Figment, there he is. Very Figment-y in here. Here's a little magnet. You can have your own fridgement at home. Fridgement. Who stayed up for the entire show last night? Anybody? I'm not gonna lie, I literally took a nap while we were waiting in one of those commercial breaks. We were sitting on the floor to ask questions in Marlin Talk, and someone gave me a pillow, and I laid back and I took a little snooze. Yeah, lots of spooky stories last night, but they were all just depressing stories. If you submitted a story, thank you. I don't blame you. I think all of us would just have opted for a depressing story instead of truly scary. Is Summerfest open? Does anybody know if Summerfest is open? I know some of you were at EPCOT today. This line here tells me Summerfest might be closed. Yeah, they got their rope going across. That means no Summerfest. That's too bad. Here's the exit to the pass holder pop-up, though. How long is the line? Yeah, you want to get in line? I'll stroll for a while and then let's see how long the line is. I hate when those people like leave and then they come back with their like family and they step in like, oh yeah, I'm in this line. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a line here. He's back in here. Not too bad. Yeah, we're still going. We could keep walking. After the week I've had, I wouldn't mind having a beer to stand in a line this long. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I can't tell. It's hard to tell. Some people are in the line, some people are... Okay. Hey, you want to hold this so I can put my backpack on and I'll go wander? There you go. All right, I'm going to take my friends on a walk. I do. Okay. I may. Let's see how long it takes. I'll come back in 5 minutes and see where you're at. She's got her frosé. She's happy. I don't have a frosé. This is the nicest weather I recall in months and months and months. You're right. I don't even have Frosby. We need Archfox to just help write the dad joke of the week on News Tonight. I don't know. I probably had maybe 10 jokes in the monologue last night, but I always try to challenge myself to write a dad joke. So the dad joke last night was, I don't remember exactly how it went, but it basically was the monorail blue had come out of refurbishment, and we all knew that monorail blue, or I don't know what, or something like that. You always got to have some stupid pun to remind you of your father and where he came from. I like to imagine myself putting some all-leather New Balance shoes on, strapping them up for a little joke, maybe, or Nike Monarchs. Remember, those are the other dad shoes. Why does a bee fly around with its leg across? Okay, Robert, let's hear it. I'm waiting. He's typing furiously. Because he's looking for a BP station. Okay. I was just told by the cookie boss to head back this way. Maybe we're close to the front one. Let's see. Gorgeous out. So this wealthy man suddenly dies, and his wife is talking to the mortician, and he remarks that the man happened to die wearing a very expensive, well-tailored suit. And the wife agreed. She said, I wouldn't mind him being displayed looking so fine. But his favorite color is blue. He looks so good in it. Here's a blank check. Can you get a blue suit for him? And the guy says, no problem, ma'am. I will get a blue suit for you. She comes back the next day for the viewing, and he's wearing this beautiful blue suit. He looks like perfection. She's comfortable that, even though he's passed away, he looks great for the funeral in this beautiful blue suit. She remarks to the mortician, he looks great. That's amazing that you were able to do this in one day. And he hands her back the blank check and says, the check would not be necessary, ma'am. Shortly after you left, another gentleman came in wearing a fine blue suit, and his wife agreed I asked if he would be preferred to be in a beautiful black suit. And they were the same size. It fit him perfectly. He looked wonderful. She was very happy. So here's your money back. It was no problem. All I had to do was switch their heads. Anyway, that's a bad joke. Not quite a dad joke. It's just a bad joke. Sorry. My God, this line is a-moving. It is moving. You see have you guys seen the pass holder shop yet? Pop-up shop? Yeah. I need my pass.
They'll need your pass and an ID. I'll give you that.
Wow. They're very strict here. They'll let you buy DVC with a paper napkin and a check. But to go in a pop-up shop, I need my ID and a pass. It's in the same. It's right next to where the pass was. Let me hear a dad joke. Also, don't forget to tell me the dumbest thing you've ever done.
You guys probably heard me already, but there's nothing else to do but scream again. But hope you guys are doing okay. So this is an annual pass store from every adult in every group. I'm looking for a photo ID, and then on every group, every adult in every group, I'm looking for an annual pass on your card or on your phone. And just have those ready, and kids are fine. I see no kids, but just have those ready when you come up. So yeah.
Karen kind of left us hanging with her dad joke.
Oh no. Must buy merch.
The captain of the ship, when preparing to go into battle, I know this one. We were asked the crew to grab his red shirt. After a few times, the crew asked him why he did it. Should I finish it for you, or do you want to type really fast, Karen? So the captain, I'm going to finish it for Karen. And yep, Arch Fox ruined it. Yeah, he said, he would say, fetch my red shirt. And the reason being, if he was wounded in battle, he didn't want the other men of the ship to see his blood and be disheartened. So the red would mask it. So in battle, he would say, fetch me my red shirt. Well, they can't see his wounds. And then one day, a big armada comes at him and says, quick, fetch me my brown pants.
Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests who do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly.
Yeah, that's more of a dad joke there. The what?
The yogurt.
Oh, you tell that. Lee has a dad joke. Tell it.
Why did the yogurt go to the art museum? Because it was cultured.
Aha! The yogurt was cultured.
Hello. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, don't worry. It's still legible.
Yeah.
And
Plastic
then,
parts of the
Ah, sorry.
okay, and then on your... So,
Sorry.
you guys are good. Have a good time.
We can go in? Okay, there we go. The pop-up shop for the pass holders. A moose. Lots of plaid stuff. What is it? Oh, there's a moose on the trap door. Trap door pajamas with a moose butt. And it's cold. That's when you got to go run to the outhouse. Nice velour moose robe. These are just in, apparently. What is this? Are these really just in, or are these just in like a week ago?
They weren't here when I was here.
Night shirts. So we have little Blue House women's crew socks. We have nightgown shirts. Happy Glamper. You don't want Happy Glamper. And this is, you want a piece of me? Yeah, I have a lot more dumb stories to tell. Did I save them? I don't know. I don't know this works. We got little lederhosen shirts. Yeah, and is that a dirndl? Is that what it's called? And then lederhosen. Yeah. More Germany stuff. Ah, Guten Tag bucket hat. I kind of like this. Guten Tag.
Still don't know what you're talking about.
How much is the bucket hat?
Most of this stuff is 50% off.
$24.99.
Yeah,
And then it's 50% off of that?
And then 30% off.
Yeah, so deep discounts. They're giving this stuff away. This stuff was in Bob Chapek's basement. He's trying to sell his house, as you guys know. I kind of like the coasters. And show the people. Ah, cute ornament.
25 to 12.
$12. Who hasn't had the caramel from in there? It's the best. I can't smell it from here, but I feel like I could imagine it. Logged out. Oh, good. What's it called? That's out of there. Oh, look at these. They're socks in a beer can. So if you ever want to waste space in your refrigerator with your socks, there you go. Little German hat. We have some more cool stuff. Oh, wow. This is where the checkout line starts. Yeah. There's a humble brag if I ever saw one. Pass holder. You know, pass holder. Excuse me. This is new. T-shirt. Is that something in the back? Nope. Magic bands. I can't tell what's on them. Helly Hansen. That'll be cheap. Cute. The Norway hat. We had to get that for my brother. So if he's watching the stream, I just ruined his Christmas. Yeah, you get a Norway hat for like 5 cents. We've lost the cookie boss. We lost her in Helly Hansen section. Yeah. I don't need one today. Let's buy some tomorrow, but let's buy like 5. Yeah, I would look great in a white coat, I'm sure. We're trying on Helly Hansen wear. Yeah, very cute. Very cute. You can wear white because you're responsible and you know how to not get dirty. Haley, kind of scroll. Ooh, we have a $4.99 super chat from Daniel. He for all the Eagle Scouts. Well, thank you very much, Daniel. All the Eagle Scouts. I did do scouting as a kid. I did well in Cub Scouts and like what was it, Webelow. And then when I made it to Boy Scouts, I just like to go camping, so I didn't actually like to earn badges or anything. So after I'd been in the Boy Scouts for like a couple years, and I had like 2 merit badges, and it was like still like a low rank, I think I decided it was time for me to leave. My dad was an Eagle Scout, and my nephew was an Eagle Scout. I was more of a sparrow. All right, dumbest thing you've ever done. Here's another one for the list. I was stationed in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. I was nearing the end of my enlistment, and I decided it'd be a good time to start growing my hair out. But you still got to keep it neat. So I bought hairspray. I was like, I'm growing my hair out. If I keep it close to the scalp, the hairspray will help hold it there, and I won't draw any attention to the fact that I'm growing my hair out. One morning, I woke up late. I was in a hurry. I might have been hungover, I don't know. But I needed to get to work. Jumped in the shower, jumped out of the shower. Sprayed on some deodorant. Sprayed on the hairspray. And realized I had reversed them. So I had sprayed, well, hairspray under my armpits and deodorant all over my hair. So that's up there with the dumbest things. Yeah, don't tell anyone. I don't know why I had hairspray. It's just what I had available. You didn't always have a big selection in Guantanamo Bay. Kept it neat enough to avoid attention for my last like 3 weeks. Yeah, let's just say I hopped right back in the shower to rectify that, because if you haven't sprayed hairspray in your armpits before, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really do, it's not really comfortable. Yeah, pleasant weather, a good weather stream. I mean, nobody's here. We only have about 99 happy haunts here, but they're all our friends, and we want to thank you for joining us. We'll try to find something fun to do. What do you know? Let's just go over here. Why don't I hit this little bar here and see if they have anything to wet my whistle? No, I'll probably just get a beer. I could be persuaded with the moonshine. I don't know. I'll let someone else tell me. Oh no, the line is longer than it looked. Usually there's like 2 lines. Now we actually have 1 line. It's hard to tell who's standing in line and who's not. Yeah, there's nothing I want that bad. There's only 1 bartender, but there's those people who insist on standing in the second line anyway. Like, haha, I have beat the system. There's a new child statue at the Lego store. I don't know if we have anyone on that or not. Who is at Disney Springs besides Bertrand Flume? Pete and Lauren are there. Well, Pete, spoiler alert, will probably not be there for long because Pete will be on WDWNT, the RPG, coming to you at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're trying to just keep you guys entertained until some true entertainment comes along. Tyler's been working very hard on this. So this is called I believe it's the Haunted Melody. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know the full story. What I know is that there is a haunted melody that is keeping people trapped in the haunted mansion in the in the ballroom. So they have to figure out how to escape and how to hack this haunted melody in such a way that it releases all of them from their, I guess, curse? I don't know. So if you haven't played the RPG before, I've watched it. It's kind of like, well, it's a game that you participate in, and then you roll dice, and it's not Dungeons and Dragons, but it has some sort of system for the game where players will roll dice to see what happens, leave some things up to chance. So they're one part the people that you know and love from WDWNT, another part they're also playing characters. So I know we have Pete is on, I forgot who's on. I know Tyler, Pete, Nick. Tyler, Pete, and Nick. Tyler, are you in the chat? Maybe you could tell us who the other participant is tonight. I don't remember. So I know that's Baby Powder Pete. Baby Powder Pete. I don't know what Nick's character is. Probably the map game. Okay, so we have some people who've seen it before. People that are probably more qualified to explain it than me. Oh yeah, coming up at 9 o'clock. That is, what time we got? It is 7:20. So a little over an hour and a half. And that will be on our new channel, WDWNT Entertainment. Go up here. I like this spot up here. Nobody ever goes up here. I was going to go up. You want to go to the sake bar? Let's go up here first. You ever come to EPCOT and you're just worn out and you want some peace and quiet? This is a nice spot. Little patio up here. Running water always relaxes people. Yeah, the map game. I don't know, that was a pretty great costume. I was trying to think of all the costumes last night. So we had Nick as the map game. That was very popular, very funny. Jessica was Ripley from Alien. Yeah, please. Karen. And let's see. Eric Wolf was Fozzie Bear. Miss Allison, she was a maskless hillbilly. She was the original maskless hillbilly. No, well, he wasn't. No, we were calling. Tom had coined maskless hillbillies before that actually happened, but he has kind of been solidified as the leader of the maskless hillbillies. We call him Mark. That's not his real name, but most of the story's real. Let's see. I was B mode Kylo Ren, so I was in the spaceship. But with a lightsaber. That doesn't make a lot of sense to use your lightsaber while you're in a spaceship. But there I was, handing out bananas. Tom was Marlin, of course. Axel was a... yeah, we almost bit it there. We almost bit it. If I was Tim Tracker, that would have gone viral. Where was I? Axel. He was a French Imagineer. Oh man, I can't go that way. It's exit only. That's where I was going to wait for my beer. I'm a rule breaker. Watch this. I'm going to break a rule. Don't tell anyone. It's still social distancing. I'm just going to get to a nice cozy spot here. I loved Axel's French Imagineer. Of course, he was giving out cigarettes to the kids. I asked him if he could bring some of those fake cigarettes tonight to dinner. I thought it'd be funny to have him speaking French at Chef de France with a cigarette in his mouth at the table. All right, let's get on the chat. Yeah, I did almost bite it. That is not intended to be a walking path, apparently. And I saw someone walking on it. I was like, okay, it's a little dark. And the stones actually stuck up probably 8 inches or so that were like, they don't walk here stones. I didn't even see them. Caught one in the toe. Almost took a shoe off. Almost bid it for you guys. That'd been good. Yeah, I can't break my phone. I need the iPhone 8 to last another couple weeks. Pre-order for iPhone 12 is next week. Or no, some of the iPhone 12s are already available. I'm getting the Pro Max, so that pre-order is next week. Yeah, we smoked the candy cigarettes as kids. I remember rolling them up and putting them in the sleeve of a t-shirt. There we go. Look at this. We have not great lighting, but we do have
Kieran and
a hot sake for the Cookie Boss and a Kieran for me, which is pretty much just Japanese Bud Light. Is that fair?
I did have Kieran Light, but I got full strength.
Oh, good. So it's like drinking Old Man Bud, like my Uncle Butch used to do.
I don't do beer.
Yeah. Cookie Boss does not drink beer. Doesn't like it.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to sing Liquid Magic.
It's Liquid Magic. Who told me to sing Liquid Magic?
Somebody just mentioned it, so I told you to sing it.
Okay, I sang it.
You're supposed to sing it.
At least I knew the words to that. Unlike carpool karaoke like Axel's like, hey, we're doing carpool karaoke, and you people, can you meet me at this time and place? And I said, okay. Anything I should know to sing? And then when he posted it, I was already like out and driving around town and all over the place for meetings, and basically it was Hallowishes. But just because you know a song doesn't mean you know the arrangement that was on Hallowishes, and doesn't know that you know every word. Doesn't mean that you know every word. So it was, yeah. I wish I had a mulligan on that one. But we did have Jilly as Joe Rody. That made up for it all. Really, that was the whole bit at that point. It was, hey, it's Jilly. She's Joe Rody. I was like, well, there you go. I wouldn't say I was confused. So there were some. It didn't work out as intended. If it were magic, I'd say I'll let you in behind the magic. More like how the sausage gets made. Axel had several cameras in his car, and we took turns on who was riding in the front seat and who was in the back. But we really only settled on this one camera that was up front. So number one, that it's a GoPro. It's not like they have a great microphone. So you would hear people cut in and out, or you would not hear people in the back at all. It was very dark back there. And then the cameras in the back, I guess that footage was all worthless. So we pretty much went with the takes when Jelly was in the front, because she was the most animated. She knew the words the most. And the camera worked the best, I guess, when she was there. May I try a sip of this?
Yeah.
It smells like butterscotch.
It's okay. So it's very intense, but once it settles on your tongue,
Oh,
then
wow.
it gets sweet. It's really good.
Yeah, the hot sake. That is my
I'm not. It's actually.
that
really
is my
good.
first time drinking hot sake. I'm going to confess.
Okay, but
I've drank a lot of sake, but not
okay,
hot.
but now that you've done that, now take another sip, and I swear it tastes better the second sip. It keeps tasting better. It like gets sweet. It's good.
This is how the Cookie Boss gets people drunk.
Just taste it again.
Just try it again.
Just try it again. I swear it tastes different.
Yeah, Jelly was the show. We were dead weight in the back. I'm staying out of the breaking dress news. This is not WDW dress news today. Someone else has to handle that, because I think that was Karen and Robert were involved in these shenanigans.
Is there a pressing dress issue?
Pressing dresses, yep, it's top secret information. Yeah, we carved pumpkins. That was a fun one. We carved pumpkins last night. I didn't know we were carving pumpkins until they said set up the tables for the pumpkin carving, because the script said, I won't, Karen. The script said, pumpkin carving with Tom and Nick. I'm like, okay, well, that's when I can go get something to eat, have about a half-hour break. No, pumpkin carving with Tom and Nick was just because they couldn't put everyone's name on there. It was actually pumpkin carving with everybody. So I think my pumpkin probably came in last place or close to last, but it was fun.
It was worth $7.
More Beverly, please, with the science. Don Herbert here, Mr. Wizard. Usually cheap sake is served hot because the heat causes the alcohol to mask the taste. Most high-quality sake is served cold.
They have
Well, yeah, I didn't know it was going to be making a pumpkin. I saw those stencils. I was like, that looks like a mess. We didn't really have enough of the right tools, so I gave my punch knife to Axel because all I cut out was a 7. He was doing something very intricate. It required a smoking Frenchman pumpkin.
It smells like honey.
No, it smells good. It smells like butterscotch to me. No, I smell like a butter beer or something. I did. I'm just speaking to More Beverly, please, here because he and I have a bourbon connection. I was running all over after I showed up to a golf tournament a week early today, and I stopped at there's a liquor store that happens to have a better bourbon selection than the others. I'd never been there. I'd seen it because on Drizzly, if you haven't used Drizzly before, it's an app or a website where you can order liquor delivered to your home. They had a better selection than you could get it like ABC or something. And but they had some good barrel stuff, but they were unloading a cask, 4 bottles out of a box of cask strength Elijah Craig, which is, what proof was that?
63.6.
Yeah, 63.6 proof. So the good stuff, If I need to start my car,
proof.
yeah.
Alcohol.
Or yeah, 63% alcohol. It's 120 something proof, 127 proof. So it's hard to find that actually. So scored a bottle of that today. I'm going to save it until Monday to celebrate the closing of the house, which got our clearly closed. We'll be closed on Monday. So it'll be a good celebratory cocktail on Monday. Yeah, Nick. You learned the pumpkin carving from Crazy Van People, and when it's true. Tom made a merchandise pumpkin. Should be the merchandise pumpkin. Publix had cask strength Elijah Craig. I got the batch B520, which is a good one. Who am I kidding? I just pour it and drink it.
You'll be more interested in going home to visit my family now that you know.
Yeah, now that I know at least family gives me a bottle of Blanton's every time I show
We
up.
stop through Louisville.
And we go through Louisville. They did have a cask strength barrel. Barrel is a brand that is, they don't distill their own bourbon, but they have master tasters and people who know how to blend it properly and really go to different distillers and mix the right flavors to get a really good bottle. Yeah, it's a shame, Carl. In the UK, it's hard to get good bourbon. I wasn't really much of a bourbon drinker. I've been to UK, I think 3 times for probably a total of maybe 4 months, 3 or 4 months of my life. But I wasn't a big bourbon drinker. Back then it would be beer or Jack and Coke. But that was fine for me in England because I had plenty of that.
Do they have better access to scotch?
I probably do. Oh, his friend dropped a bottle of Pappy. Oh, that's awful. That would be my dumbest thing ever. That's worse than showing up a week early for a golf tournament. Yeah, sometimes you can find Blanton's around. It's harder to find it in Orlando than some places, but my friends that live up in like South Jersey are like, oh, here you go. Yeah, we got it all the time. You go to Louisville, which is near where it's distilled, and it's hard to find there. You never know. Never know what you're going to find. And now that's been bourbon talk with Marlon.
With Kylo Ren.
Yeah, B-mode Kylo Ren's bourbon talk. Bourbon talk. Here's a banana. Sorry. Here's a banana for your time and your trouble.
We value you.
Lime versus orange. Those were the last ads last night. So, this is your last week to buy your magnets to make your voice be heard for orange versus lime. My vote. Well, I technically didn't vote because I guess since I came up with this segment and wrote them all, that Tom gave me one of each magnet. That's how we get paid around here. So. But if you look where I have them displayed, the lime might be slightly higher up than the orange. I'm just saying. We did learn a lot last night. We learned that Bertrand Flume parks his Renault exclusively in l'orange. Luggage and Flume. Aquatic misadventure attorneys. Yeah, I've gotten 4 magnets since we started Carousel Products for free. A pin. I got 2 free t-shirts. Now, if you're every now and then you
Eric's
can get
vote's
hooked
for
up.
sale. Truth.
No, my vote is for sale. I could, yeah. Tell me who you voted for. I can try to stuff the ballot box. I don't know. I don't think so. I think, from what I heard from Tom, it's a very close race. We've sold a number of magnets. I've seen 2 out in the wild driving around Orlando so far. So, I have seen 1 Secret Swiss bobsled training facility T-shirt in the wild. Aside from people that were on staff, or like Tom's dad was wearing one in the studio last night. Yes, I've seen 2 magnets. I've seen an orange and a lime. I'm sorry, that's not true. I saw a lime and I saw a WDWNT magnet.
Yep.
Yes, sorry, Pet Spencer, we don't ship internationally. No, I love working for WDWNT. It's fun. I get the satisfaction of seeing my work appreciated by thousands of viewers. Well, I think if you get both magnets, you just cancel out your vote, right? It's kind of like if in real life, if I read an article about this lady who's like found out that her husband was opposite of her politically after the last election. She didn't really ever think about it or realize it. She's like, we're opposite on everything. And then you're like, well, I guess you don't have to go vote. Because you just can cancel each other's votes out.
Every vote matters.
Yeah. I did vote already. They have had early voting in Florida for a long time. They have a lot of early voting places around Orlando, and every time I drive past, there's lines. So I predict good turnout.
I predict it's going to go on for several days after Tuesday.
Yeah.
Vote back.
Yep. More friendship boat. Well, some of the friendship boats stayed in. Some went to bed. Some went night-night. Night-night boat. Are we ready to keep it moving?
What's next on?
I don't know. We'll show some people some pretty stuff. We can
Where does the
check
squad want us to
check
go?
out La France. See what's going on there.
En français. We must go.
They live for the sake of living, and without knowing why, they always say, we must go.
We can see if that movie's going.
Yep. Well, we can't go in there. I don't want to go in. I don't want to watch a film with like a bright screen on my phone distracting people. We must go. Ah, Baudelaire. All right, back to hot sake talk. Hot sake talk.
Good. It was
It was good. Here, I'm going to show everyone where I tripped. You don't know this, baby, but I almost died. I was walking up the stairs. I went to step up here, but it was dark. I didn't notice that it wasn't just a step. It's actually like boulders. Oh yeah, I almost bit it. If I was Tim Tracker, people would be talking about it for weeks. I'm just Eric Morton. It's not really worthy of any conversation. Yeah, it's only the second dumbest thing I've done today. Well, I don't know. I've probably done things even dumber than almost tripping. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't know. That was more of a whoops than a dumb. Oh, I did reply all to an email that I should have just replied to one person on. I think I got away with it.
That's
I think I covered. Oh, thank you. R2D2 said I'm way better than Tim Tracker. Tim Tracker.
Oh,
Oh, we're the like poor man's trackers. I'm like Tim Cracker.
hey, look, here's Morocco with whatever it is. We'll go back and show them the, you know what statue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, the cookie tracker is with me. The cookie tracker. The cookie boss has been busy. She's so excited. She doesn't even eat cookies. She just loves making them for everyone. She just does it because she's a natural caretaker and she loves to bake.
I think in my past life I was like 40s and 50s household. I was made to be June Cleaver.
Oh yeah, Kevin measured it out. It depends on how you measure who's better. But if you measure by trendy haircuts, Tim has me beat. Because I don't get my hair cut anymore. All right, you want to show us anything, Lee? Back in here?
I don't know if you want to show them.
Hold on. We got it.
It's famous.
Winnie the Pooh.
There's like a line for pictures of it now.
Of the Moroccan PP.
The ring.
This is a family show, though. I shouldn't show it.
It's just a fireplace.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Ah, Morocco. Joe Campbell. Spirit jerseys. You can wear them in Florida now. It is gorgeous. This is a great little area, and no one ever comes here. Get away from it, though. Yep, there's a line of people. We have a tripod set up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in his way. He's too.
Oh,
Hey, so there you go, kids. You got it. Anyway, if anybody can read this, I speak whatever this language is. Oh, but yeah, you come down here. This tower is a replica of the minaret. Shala? Historical site located at the edge of Rabat, Morocco's capital, founded by the Romans. Anyway, there you go. You can screenshot that thing and read it.
later constructed.
I don't know if they've really changed anything since Disney took it over. I don't know if Disney officially took this over yet. They announced they are taking it over. I just don't know, like, what the status is. I will tell you this: we went to Dahlia after we filmed Carpool Karaoke on Tuesday. We should have gone before because it looked like we watched it. It looked like I could probably use a pick-me-up. I was kind of mumbling, kind of out of it. Should have gone to Dahlia ahead of time. We should have pre-gamed there. But anyway, our server, his name tag said he was from Morocco. So I'm not saying that just because your name tag says you're from Morocco that you used to work in the Morocco Pavilion, but I'm also not saying it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, did you bring a shovel? Can we use these bathrooms, or do we have to keep moving? Ooh, that kid is not happy. There's an unhappy child. She wants daddy. She was, our table up for dinner is available now. Oh yeah. That's our secret magic table right here, the best table in all of Morocco. You can go into the bar and walk out here. They have the rope, so it's just it's my favorite. It's our, well, I don't know if it's my favorite. My favorite is still in Germany, but it's not available right now. Get your shovels out. They got the authentic Moroccan bathrooms. They brought in a sand floor all the way from Morocco. Is this the cheesy bread?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Do we want to try it, or we have dinner coming up? What? How cheesy is this bread?
I don't know. I've never had it before. We can get for dinner.
We are told there is bread here that is very cheesy. Oh, that's a long line for cheese bread. Ah, there's where my dinner will be tonight. I will eat until there is a tombstone on my belly. Careful on the monologues. You never know which parts of those are mine and which are. Well, actually, my mom doesn't even watch the show, but she caught it a couple times, and she called me and she immediately said, "I know which jokes were yours." She read them off, tick, 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 and yet she was right. It's like, I could tell the difference between your jokes and Tom's jokes. Sometimes I'll write a joke and I'll have about 10 punchlines. And I'm like, do I want it to be funny or do I want it to be corny? And then, so that's how you end up with the jokes that have a bunch of things like the story of the 6-year-old with the gun yesterday. I couldn't settle on one punchline. We had the funniest one, which was the Glock was today's Mr. Mouse-Catool. But then we had we're going to take out Zerg or many, you had a lot of directions. So I'll write a joke and I'll just put like 5 bullet points below it. And Tom, you can use any of these punchlines. Here's the setup. You knock it down. You saw what? Ah, another peaceful spot.
This is where you can never go because there's always private parties and weddings.
Yeah, I've been to one. I went to a wedding at the Grand Floridian. No, yeah, it was at the wedding pavilion. Then the reception was the Grand Floridian, and then they're like, and here's your voucher for later that night to come watch Illuminations. And it was a dessert party, and they bring out these big carts full of all kinds of desserts, but it was about 1.5 million degrees. And all the desserts are melted out here. Everyone's miserable. People are trying to sneak in past the cast member and pretend they're part of the wedding group. It was a lot of fun. Then, where's what go? It just goes down here. It just goes all the way around. I went to another thing, a corporate thing, where some company that was like a distributor for IT equipment when I worked in IT. They rented out over there right behind Rose and Crown, and that was open bar. That was more fun. We had to work all day, watching them pitch stuff to us at the Atlantic Dance Hall, dinner at the boardwalk, and walk over for open bar eliminations. Those days are gone. The Skyliners are running. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you've just joined us, we've only got 100 likes. I think that means I get fired. It's okay. It's a Friday night. I picked the late time slot. I know how it goes. But we are going to be handing you off in about... Well, in about an hour and 15 minutes is going to be the first episode ever on our new channel, which is WDWNT Entertainment. Tyler Mann will be hosting WDWNT, the RPG, with several of our other friends. Is it Wolf? Is it Pete and Wolf and Nick?
I saw somewhere in the chat Tyler listed it earlier, but I
Oh, did he?
think he's still on there.
Sometimes the chat moves faster than my eyes. Oh, okay. Courtney has a very Midwestern question. Do I like Runzas? So, Courtney, you know, because you used to spend time there, that I grew up in Lawrence, Kansas. And there is a Runza in Lawrence. It's way out far from where I lived. But we went there all the time. I only had a Runza a few times, but I loved their burgers. So I actually used to get burgers at Runza. I know that's weird because a lot of people, if you're from Nebraska, you go, man, I haven't been to Nebraska in a long time. I've been out in California, wherever I really want. I'm dying for a Runza. But I would go to Runza and get a burger because I was like 12. They run everywhere in the Midwest? Really? I didn't know that. I mean, it's not.
And I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Lee will run out in traffic for a White Castle though.
Double jalapeno nuts burger.
We are getting a White Castle here in really close to Disney, so that's big news. Is Runza the Midwest version then? Like, if you're from Nebraska, is Runza you're like in and like what In and Out is to people from California? We'll just go to the booth. Like, people from Texas are Whataburger, right? And people from the West Coast are In and Out. People from maybe Georgia are Zaxby's or something. I don't know. Well, Zaxby's is expanding everywhere. I don't know. Lee likes Buc-ee's. That's a truck stop. It's not a restaurant.
Oh, it's everything. It's shopping.
We're getting
dining.
Buc-ee's in Florida.
Yeah.
Big Texas truck stops. Taco Tico. Yes, I remember Taco Tico because I was really fascinated by the fact that the way their logo was set up, you could spell Taco Tico by looking at the sign and going up diagonally one way or down diagonally. I don't know. Taco Tico. I remember that. What I miss is Taco John's. Wrong Buc-ee's, Andy. We're talking about Buc-ee's, the truck stop, not Buc-ee's, the single restaurant fast food place in Lawrence. My brother has joined us. Hello, Andy. I want to say hello to Andy. We might be, the WDWNT marathon show is coming up Thanksgiving weekend. I will be in Kansas City. We might be doing a Morton siblings sing-along of some sort.
Just
We'll
as
see.
good as the Von Trapps.
We're kind of like the Von Trapps, just drunker.
And smaller.
Like we're making these up. Andy left? No. What do they feel like we're making up? We're not making these up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have no places to eat. I don't know. Buc-ee's is no, that's a Texas truck stop. That's a thing. Taco John's. I miss Taco. Andy, you live really close to Taco John's. You should go get it. You're welcome. I picked your dinner. Get some of those potato olays. Kevin says the Von Schnapps. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Andy's the Von Evan Williams. Hiller's the Von Maker's Mark. I'm the Von Angel's Envy.
Von Blanton.
Von Blanton. Yeah. The highlight of the holidays, Feliz Navidad. Commercial of Taco John's. I remember Whiplash, the monkey. The monkey used to ride a dog. How can you not want tacos after seeing that? Yeah, Five Guys. We have Five Guys here.
I love it.
I do like Five Guys. I feel like if I ever get convicted of something terrible and I have the death penalty, I get a last meal, I'll say, like, make it Five Guys and give me large fries because it'll take me at least a month to eat a large fry order from Five Guys. You get a small and they just dump like 3 buckets of fries in your bag. It's the best. Something smells incredible. Oh, I know what it is.
That's that popcorn. Baby popcorn.
You want to try it? Oh, no. I don't want to spoil my dinner with Axel. The French Imagineer.
Aquatic Misadventure Attorney.
Aquatic Misadventure Attorneys. Log is definitely. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna stroll this way. Let's see some of these things over here. They do have a fancy Starbucks with fancy bathrooms.
Also,
If you're too bougie for the Odyssey.
show them the citrus drink and tell them it's
Uh-oh.
the best thing here.
Oh, is this the Orangeburg drink?
Yeah, and you don't have to get the sipper. You can just get the drink.
Oh, the citrus
Either
drink.
way, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's like
It's like an orange dreamsicle.
orange dreamsicle back there in that magical machine. Ah, Wawa. Yeah, we have Wawa has really taken hold in Florida. That used to be just a. That was like a Pennsylvania thing, wasn't it? What? I like talking regional cuisine. Instead of doing EPCOT, where I have an international thing, I'm just gonna have a national food and wine festival. We'll just do the regional stuff. We'll do Wawa. We'll for you people that live like in South Jersey, we'll do, what is that? Scrapple? I don't know what's in Scrapple, but I know it's regional. We'll do a Runza place. We'll have a Kansas City barbecue stand. Little Taco John's for the people of, where's Taco John's? South Dakota or something? I think that's where they're headquartered. All right. Kahlua pork slider. That's not the kind of Kahlua I'm thinking of there. Teriyaki glazed spam hash. And all the beverages. Spam hash is good. I haven't eaten spam in a long time. I'm not opposed to it. Spam is made by, is that Hormel? I know Andy would know this. And it's like short for spiced ham, right?
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain.
Spam is so good. But I eat in 40 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got the Cookie Boss back. Shall we stroll, baby? Siva Co. More Beverly Hills. We're rising to the challenge tonight. We are handing you off in a little while to Tyler Mann in the WDWNT, the RPG. I'm listening. I'm all ears. Oh, we'll just stay back here. We're gonna hang close. We might bump into. I can't believe we have. Maybe the people are avoiding me. Maybe all my friends that are here are watching the stream to avoid bumping into me. We can get you a margarita. You need a margarita.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. You want to go in here?
I missed out on some regional cuisine though. I don't know, what is Florida's regional? I mean, Tampa and Miami fight about who like created the Cuban sandwich. What are important Florida cuisines? I think they would just be lazy and just be like, this has an orange in it. That's Florida. It's like California. You're like, here's a slice of pizza. What kind of pepperoni? What kind of pizza? Oh, it's pepperoni. But I put an avocado on it. It's a California pizza. What's an Indiana food, Lee?
Corn.
Corn. Let's just have a
Actually,
booth that just
the
gives you corn.
signature Indiana food, though I don't eat them, is pork tenderloin.
Fried pork tenderloin.
Fried
Pork
tenderloin.
fritter. Okay.
Yeah, that's the signature
Oh.
food.
I can probably get behind that.
You would love them.
Let us know in the chat what your regional, what is a food that
Also,
defines
sugar
your
cream
region.
pie.
Sugar cream pie. Yeah. That'll be showing up Thanksgiving. Yeah, let me know. I want to know where you're from and what you consider your regional cuisine to be. Or if you were to move away and you came back home, what food would you... Hey, look, when I go back to Lawrence, Kansas, I always have to get Pizza Shuttle. That's not a style of cuisine, but it's certainly a place I have to go. We'll check the line in Acava. Earlier, it was it took us about 15 minutes just to get into Mexico at all. Pork roll in Jersey. Okay, Seattle would be seafood. North Carolina is Lexington barbecue.
Cincinnati area, there's Vienna.
Okay. Massachusetts, we have seafood, lobster, baked beans, Boston cream pie. There is a place in Celebration. Have you guys been there? Celebration Town Tavern. It's like all Boston cuisine, baked beans and all that stuff. I love that place. White Castle.
Yeah.
Pork roll. I don't know what a pork roll is, I don't think. Chicago, stuffed pizza. Chicago, yeah, here's a loaf of
And
bread.
hot dogs.
Here's a loaf of bread with, yeah, Chicago's like goes over the top of everything. Here's a loaf of bread with some cheese and sauce on it. We call it pizza for some reason. I like it. I don't know if I really consider it pizza, but I like it. Their hot dog is just a salad. The Chicago hot dog is a salad with a Vienna sausage hidden inside somewhere.
No lettuce.
Omaha style pizza. I've never heard of this. Hold on. Courtney has Omaha style pizza. The crust is Chicago, but traditionally has a layer of ground beef on it. Okay. And then St. Louis has a pizza too that has some cheese called Provel that nobody else really ever eats. What does it say? I'm trying to read this. Hold on. White Castle is a Waffle House of burgers. I can't deny that, but usually Waffle Houses, or I'm sorry, usually, well, both of them are usually really primarily eaten when people are intoxicated. Omaha makes meat better. Provel. I don't know if I've had Provel before. This is the pre-show for Tyler's RPG show that's going to be launching our new YouTube channel, which is WDWNT Entertainment. You can either go search on YouTube for WDWNT Entertainment. Please subscribe. Be sure to click for the notifications and then select all notifications. But that is the new channel, or you can just go to WDWNT.tv and learn more about it. And we're just pre-gaming, setting them up for Tyler. Alyssa's from Philly, so yeah, Wawa, cheesesteaks. Went to school in Pittsburgh, so she's Primanti. Yeah, yes. So there's a Primanti brothers. They have Primanti brothers in like Fort Lauderdale, like South Florida. And I went there. I love their pizza, but I think in Pittsburgh people love them for their sandwiches.
Yes, they have
so,
coleslaw and potatoes on them.
Yeah. There's some place that makes overstuffed sandwiches in Tampa that was like from Cleveland. That, like, they have a big overstuffed sandwich craze in Cleveland. Detroit style. I don't know what Detroit style is. Yeah, Primanti brothers. Yeah, Primanti in Fort Lauderdale. But like I said, in Fort Lauderdale when I went, there was one that was kind of, I used to live in Sunrise, and there was one that was not too far from there, and then there was one out by the beach, on the beach. But I like their pizza. I never even knew about the sandwiches till I saw one of those cooking shows. It's like, oh, Primanti brothers, famous for their sandwiches. I guess that's kind of like if you went to Joe's Barbecue in Kansas City, and you got like celery or something. You know, I'll have the white bread. Yeah, give me the wings. Detroit style has muscle. My niece moved to Detroit. Block 16. I don't know what all this stuff is. But yeah. Yeah, everybody loves their regional cuisine, myself included. I'm partial to barbecue, being from Kansas City, but I kind of like, I don't know, I lived in New Mexico, and the food in New Mexico was awesome. They will put green chili on anything. I guarantee the temperature has dropped like 10 or 15 degrees from what it was yesterday. I guarantee in New Mexico that means everyone's cooking green chili stew. I don't know why Pete's live on Instagram. He's pre-gaming. He'll be on the RPG. States with the best pizza are New York, New Jersey, and I don't agree, David. And I will say this is only based on me watching a lot of pizza reviews. The state with consistently the best reviews that I saw was Connecticut. Like New Haven, Connecticut is like its own pizza destination. Like I think that's backed up by like El Prez from Barstool Sports. I agree, New Jersey and New York have great pizza. But I'm told that if you're going to go on a pizza vacation, it's New Haven, Connecticut is the top of the list. Yeah, so watch, if you go to watch you can watch those pizza reviews all day, right, from Barstool Sports. But there's a place there's Sally's A Pizza is one of the places that I really want to go. This guy's, he gives tough ratings. I mean, all these places are, I mean, you go to New Jersey, New York, there's great pizza. There's plenty of good pizza in Florida. But like my favorite place in Orlando is Anthony's Coal Fired Pizza, which is number one, a chain. Number two, I think it's out of Delaware. Want to do it? Okay, we can go inside. We might lose signal. Anthony's Coal Fired. Yeah, that's a national chain. They got good stuff. They got really good wings. They've got really good ribs. They've got really good pizza. But they burn it. Their pizza is well done. That's the style. Coal oven roasted. Hatch. Yeah, I lived in eastern New Mexico. It was not an exciting place to live, but the food was great. No, I think we might be on the Grand Margarita tour. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do, if I go to Connecticut for a pizza weekend, why can't I go to New York and New Jersey too, though? It's not a terrible idea. I went to visit our friends. Actually, they just arrived in town. So Brett and Lee, if you're watching, hello. Probably not. They're probably at Disney Springs. They were going to Haleo tonight, but they had a place in South Jersey. It was called Tomato Pie. And somehow tomato pie is different from pizza. I don't know how to describe it. It was good, though. Yes, you wait in line to get into Mexico at all now. Is that what it is? Tomato pie doesn't have cheese? Oh, then I guess I don't like it as much. I thought it might have had cheese. I don't know. I just eat. When you talk about places that are beloved, though, the most overrated is the Varsity in Atlanta, which is supposed to be this greasy slider place, and it's awful. Oh yeah, Santa Fe has great food. There's also a place, who is that talking? More Beverly, please. There's a place called, I think it's called, oh man, it wasn't Truchas, but it's somewhere between like Santa Fe and Taos. And there's like a hacienda, like in this little small town. But the whole town is this big, basically the biggest thing in this town is this giant hacienda restaurant, and it's fantastic. I wish I could remember what it was called. Yeah, Santa Fe is incredible. Yeah, Rancho de Chimayo, that's the place. I've been there once or I think I've been there twice. Chimayo was great. This time of year in New Mexico, when you go to like restaurants, they'll have like an outdoor fire, and they're burning wood that you're like pinon, which is a wood that I don't think we have that in Florida. Do we have pinon? I don't know what the system is here. Or it says, please wait. I'll wait right here. Yeah, Lou Malnati's. Can you give me a regular? Just the house. I'll just have the house. It's not on there, but they have a house.
Okay. Hello.
Or a horchata.
Right now is also go. You can't drink at the bar. That line there.
You should. The horchata's good. That tastes like your Jello shots last night. Yeah, Chimayo. That was awesome.
You want a horchata? Is that what you want?
No, I'll just have a house.
Oh.
But yeah, so I went to Lou Malnati's in. Where was I? I think I was staying in Schaumburg. My hotel was right next to it. It was great. And you can order Lou Malnati's, like they freeze it and send it like in dry ice to you with instructions to cook it. And I've heard it's fantastic. But the Lou's has there's a sausage patty in the bottom of the pizza, you're not allowed to sit in here right now, so the seating is very spread out.
Looks like they've got what do they call that thing? For Dia de Muertos.
Oh, did a little shrine thing.
Yeah, what are those called?
I don't know if you remember what those little shrine things are called. Listen.
They say it throughout the movie, I just can't remember it.
I don't even know what they have at California Pizza Kitchen. I've seen those before. I've never been to one. Is it just they just have pizza with avocados on it? And they call it, how Californian this is.
They have like spinach and
Yeah.
pizzas.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've heard it's good. I've heard you can get the Luminati's at home and it's good. So, could be wrong. Did you already sign it? Good. Thank you, baby. Chicken pizza. Okay. It's better than if you watch the latest episode of Universal Parks News Today on our UPNT channel, a show that I host once a week. Japan, Universal Studios Japan has a new potato chip beverage. Yep, I said it. Potato chip beverage. It could be really good. I don't know, but it sure sounds weird. There's a long line of people getting out of here. So if you have ever wondered what it's like to drink a potato chip, just go to Japan, check it out. They got weird food there. Yeah, there's all kinds of Spencer. Spencer might be on the RPG tonight. I don't know, but Spencer is always talking about all these weird foods, these weird flavors of popcorn. Like strawberry milk popcorn, and everyone says it's fantastic. You never know until you try, but somebody has to pitch that stuff, and like if you pitch that here, they'd be like, no, we're good. We don't need this.
Shrimp flavor?
Yeah, shrimp. Oh, there we go. Spooky Mexico.
Mexico.
We're on the treat trail. This is the rough part of town. Let's see here. If people have something to look at while we talk to them.
Well, they got music to listen to. We can get walk back
Por
and
ti
stuff.
seré, por ti seré. Soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Bum, ba, bum, ba.
What's the best pizza in Orlando? Well, aside from Anthony's is my favorite. I don't know if it's your favorite. We live close to Flippers. Their pizza is kind of average, but if you get breadsticks, they come in there the size of loaves of bread. They're covered in cheese and bread.
2 sticks
Or
of
cheese and butter,
on
yeah.
it. There's a couple places over more toward the airport that are supposed to be really good. I like Via Napoli pizza, but
Yeah, Via Napoli Pizza. If you are a person of means, I highly recommend their pizza.
I know it's a chain, but I like Blaze.
Yeah, I do like Blaze too, and the reason I like Blaze is because it's good. You make it you tell them what you want. Everyone's custom, but it's also cheap. You can get it's at Disney Springs, which I assume jacks up the price quite a bit. It's like $9.
Yeah. I like Italian style pizza, so I like the really thin, chewy, crispy crust.
Yeah. Well, Via Napoli, excellent pizza. Watch your toppings. Yeah, David says the $47 5-topping pizza at Vienna. But if you get it, you save money on a tip. With Tables in Wonderland, they add the tip on there for you, though.
Most places do, not all.
Not all.
And supposedly you can change it, but I would never do that.
Yeah. Someone would have to give pretty bad service to ask the manager to remove the tip. You had tequila that was 100. Wait, hold on. Who said that? My screen went dark. Robert had tequila on a Disney cruise ship that was $120 a shot, but the bartender said it was like water. You'd never know it, so I did it. And I brought White Gloves, silver tray. and it was actually water. You paid $120 for a shot of water, Robert, but hey, props to you. You gotta give it a shot. The old days in casinos, you could call out drinks that were pretty expensive. You could say, if you're gambling long enough, they ask you what you want. You go, oh, give me some Johnny Walker Blue. I didn't even like it. It was just expensive. I just got a text. I can't even tell you. I got a text from someone asking what we're doing. The boss. So, okay. One last dumb story. I don't know if anybody else had any more dumb stories since I'm sharing dumb stories today. Again, this is back in Guantanamo Bay. I worked a weird shift. I worked, I won't say what I did for a living, but I worked shift work. So we'd work days and then eves and then off. So you'd work 3 days, then you work 3 eves, and then you have 3 days off. We decided to monkey with the schedule. We wanted more time off, so we said, what if we worked our eve watches first? So your eve watch gets over at like midnight or 1 in the morning, and then we came right back to start the day watch. So we worked 3 eves, 3 days, and then you get 4 days off. It totally ruined my body. Like, I couldn't get my clock used to it. Came home from work one night. I woke up. I came home from work, laid down, still in my uniform, mind you. Woke up. It's 6 in the morning. I scamper to put on like my PT clothes to run. We're going for a run that morning. I run out there to where we meet for PT. It's still dark, and I'm the only one there. I look around. I realize it's 6 p.m. The sun has just gone down. I'm 12 hours early for PT. Anyway, it seems to be a trend in my life. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, Mando season 2 dropped.
I'm getting ready to send you a text.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I've had some of those moments. Oh, I can't see it.
I know, but you'll see it later.
Yeah, so that's another dumb story. I've done a lot of dumb stuff. Luckily, none of them ended in me getting hurt or someone else getting hurt. Most of my dumb moments are innocent. Yep. The RPG is sued. Robert, if you are just joining us and didn't hear earlier, it's on our new channel. So we're launching a new channel, WDWNT Entertainment. So search YouTube for WDWNT Entertainment, or go to WDWNT.tv. A lot of our entertainment shows that are not news related and not live streams are moving to that network, that channel. It's still under our umbrella, but we're just trying to make it so everybody gets a notification, because YouTube only allows 3 notifications a day. And if you have a live stream and you have news tonight and you have news today, or if you something like that, you're always, if somebody screws something up, then somebody's show doesn't get a notification, and somebody gets mad because nobody watches their show. So it's just a tip to try to increase our reach and to give us a little bit more availability for notifications. We are working on a lot of new content. We're working on we have a lot of great ideas. Now, if you are not a WIGS member, in the description of the video, you can see WDWNT WIGS. That is it's where you can support us for as little as $2 a month. That is patreon.com/WDWNT. If you want to learn what you get with that, you can follow that link and learn. I can tell you, you get access to a Discord channel where these people have become a family, a tight family over the Discord channel, which is really good. They have their private channel. Actually, their private group that has 1 million channels within it. You get access to post shows, and you also get access at the $7 a month level to a show called Detailed that Tom and Axel do, where Tom Corliss will take you under the hood of some of these great Disney Easter eggs that you'll see around property and give you more information about them. We will also be having events eventually again. And yeah, the WIGS are a family. Like I said, Alyssa says WIGS are family. You put your $2 a month in a kitty, I guarantee you're going to get your money's worth just in the WIGS Discord channel. So check it out, WDWNT WIGS. That's the WDWNT Interglobe Society is what WIGS stands for. Patreon.com/WDWNT. I know I'm giving you guys a lot of assignments today. Smash the like button, subscribe. Go check out this other channel. If you have your browser open, open another tab, go to YouTube and search for that WDWNT Entertainment channel. Subscribe to that. Like I said, Tyler is coming up in just about 45 minutes with a show. Yeah, a bunch of Disney obsessed weirdos. That's basically who we are. Hello, Axel. Axel's in the house. Axel has had access to my location at all times during the stream and has avoided me. But I will see you at dinner, my friend. We have just a few minutes left on the stream. We will stroll at least to the bridge with you guys in a minute. But I wanted to just catch up on the chat, but also plug these things because a lot of people put a lot of work into these, and there's not a lot of money in that. But people want other people to see their work. So Tyler puts a lot of work into graphics and bits for News Tonight and things like that. But he also puts a lot of work into the RPG and Ride Rehab watches. And it's nice to have people watch. It's depressing when you log in and you have 12 people. So you guys are a great audience. The WIGS are great. Oh, Fig is crashing the birth. Someone said Fig is crashing the birthday dinner. Is that correct? So yeah, Axel does manage our YouTube presence. So
they will.
sorry, I had to have a sip of this margarita. I haven't had any of it. Anyway, yeah, become a member of the WIGS family. You're not obligated to anything. You can quit anytime you want if you don't like it. But $2 a month to get in a Discord channel with Robert D. Heck yeah. You can talk to Courtney. Yep. Talk to Arch Fox. Get some of those puns. Yep. Penguin Project is in there all the time. All those guys are in there. I don't know why K-Jack. Maybe K-Jack was intimidated and didn't come find us, or maybe K-Jack was tired because he's been here all day. I know what K-Jack looks like because I've seen him in the WIGS Discord channel. The Fig is adorable, even though she's Tom Corliss's fake alter pen name. Have you seen it? There's a group of conspiracy theorists on Twitter that believe Jessica Figueroa is Tom's pen name, and that Tom just sits there and not only live streams all day and does all the things that Tom does, and goes to the dentist, but also writes all those articles and manages all the writers and reporters. Oh, yeah, Mandy is punnable. That's true. Who won the story last night? I don't even remember. Mandy had one. Mandy's was good.
I thought it was a tie.
Was it a tie? I know they...
I think Mandy.
Well, honestly, the problem with the stories, just from my perspective, was that they came at the end of the show on a very long show when I was on a day that I was very tired. So I was like, are these really only 500 words? But they were entertaining. They were, for the most part, well, they were mostly about what Disney executives have done or what Disney's become. So they were a little depressing. Is Figgy in the chat? People are saying, hey, they say, hey, here's Fig now. Well, Figgy, hello. Oh, yeah. Mandy tied with the Six Flags story. Yeah, we'll start strolling. Let me take another drink out of this.
Hola, mis amigos.
La, 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 la. That's the old Rio del Napo.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, they're singing the words. These are fans.
Join our fiesta too.
Okay, I'm on my way, Axel. Axel, mon frère. Is that how you say my friend? How do you say mon ami? Axel, mon ami. Ah, there's my low battery warning. That must mean I've been on for, just under 2 hours. I'm on my way over there, but we'll walk a little bit with you guys. I want to make it at least 2 hours for you. We're 5 minutes short of that, about, give or take. So yeah, my battery has about 2 hours in it, just short of 2 hours before it gives up the ghost. But this phone is, when did the iPhone 12 come out? How old is this thing? I've had this phone for a while. So for the battery to still be trucking along, all right. I was an Android guy for years. Switched over to Apple because it was like Fisher Price, like my first smartphone. It was real easy and simple, and I love it now. I bought a Mac. I don't know how to use it. Everybody knows how to use a Mac, let me know. Every song I've recorded, every bit I've done, I've had to send to someone and be like, can you finish this? Because I'm not sure it's done. Yeah, it takes a little talent. It takes a little talent to walk with a gimbal. with a margarita in one hand, but yeah. Look, I've been training for this my whole life. Here's fake Norway. Many of you know that Lee and I met in real Norway.
Technically Denmark.
Technically we met in the North Sea somewhere off the coast of Sweden on the way to Norway from Denmark. It was not romance at first sight. It took a year or two, but we got there.
He chased hard.
Yeah. We took a Disney cruise, so we left. I'll try to scrub this story as much as I can. We left Denmark. You head up. First stop was Stavanger in Norway, back in the fjords, which is actually a town that I had been to in 1995 when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in Norway for several weeks for some stuff, skiing around. As a poor skier as I am, I still managed to get where I was going. Then that's where Lee climbed. I didn't get to go on that adventure. Lee climbed the Pulpit Rock. Look up Pulpit Rock. It's been in the most recent Mission Impossible movie. She hiked that. I just walked around town and drank. We went to Ålesund. Was that the next city? Yeah, Ålesund. And in Ålesund, no, that was last, I think. Ålesund, I saw a dead guy. Yeah, some guy well, I don't know if he died, but there were a lot of paramedics around this guy laying on a park bench and he wasn't moving. Went to Gearhunger. Gearhunger, look that up. Look up Gear. Is it Gierer? Hanger? Whoo! That place is crazy. That's the big fjords with like 3,000 foot mountains all around it. That was amazing. Went to Bergen. Gloomy day there, but it was cool. Anyway, check out Norway. If you don't mind paying $1 million for a beer, it's a really fun place to go. It's kind of like, it's not that expensive. Norway is kind of like movie theater prices for everything, right? Or like you went to a major league or NFL football game. You know, like you're gonna pay $14 for a beer instead of like 7 or 8.
We didn't really do the restaurants in Norway.
Oh, I did.
Back to the show.
Yeah, we went back to give you an idea how expensive it was. She, instead of going to restaurants in Norway, went back to the Disney cruise ship for the cheap stuff. Norway, favorite country, yep. Probably my favorite country I've visited. I've visited some real not great ones. Spent a lot of time in the third world, if you know what I mean.
Italy's my favorite.
Lee says Italy. I've never been to Italy. Norway has the friendliest people, and I've never met people that were so eager to speak English. Now, this is especially like in '95 when I was there. All the young people spoke English. They learned English like in school, so they were very comfortable speaking it. But to older people, it was still kind of a novelty. It was hilarious. They'd love to come talk to you. They were way better at speaking English than I am at speaking at anything. So. Yeah, New Zealand, someone said New Zealand is magical. That's true. It's beautiful. My problem is it's like a 79-hour flight to get to New Zealand. I feel like...
They're shut down right now.
Are they still shut down?
Yep.
Or are they shut down again? They won't let us in because, well, maskless hillbillies. All right. So here we are in Germany. Some of my favorite background music. Hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes while I polish this off before we head to dinner. Everybody likes a pretty view. And all you people that have been visiting Orlando, thanks for coming and trying to help keep our economy going.
Please fly here.
Please fly here. Yeah, please fly here for those of us that are employed by the Aviation Authority. But yeah, I know K-Jack is here. Robert, when did you leave, Robert? You were here recently. Well, Robert lives nearby. Yeah, More Beverly Please says this is a great place to watch illumination. Never mind. Okay, yeah, hit us up. More Beverly Please will be here on the 15th. Hit us up. I'm sure I'll be streaming. We'll hang out. I owe you a bottle of bourbon. We're over that 2-hour mark, so I did my job. Now it's all bonus coverage. And we got a few minutes before our reservation, so finish this drink. Catch up with the chat. Oh, Karen, yeah, get better, get well soon. Are you still in the hospital, or did they release you? I'm sorry if you covered this in the chat earlier, Karen. The chat moves kind of fast for me. Yeah, Robert. We'll definitely get together. We'll have a wine and cheese party at my house or something. Still in the hospital. That's terrible. I hope you're in a good one. All right, we're going to wind this down. If you haven't clicked like, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't subscribed, do that. I really would appreciate if you guys would go over to the new channel, WDWNT Entertainment, for the RPG with our own Tyler Mann. They're going to be starting in just about 30 minutes. Gives you time to make a snack, get cleaned up, put on your pajamas or whatever it is that you got to do to get comfortable, and check out the RPG. We appreciate all the support on a new channel we can get. The quicker we can get to 1,000 subscribers, the quicker that channel can take off. So, and when I subscribed earlier today, we were at 81. I don't know when I'll be streaming again, but I look forward to hanging out with you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves and have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.